While Western media headlines obsess over a so-called China real estate collapse and talking about bad development, bad debt, they miss the real story. China is quietly turning this so-called slowdown into fuel. Instead of panicking, Beijing is doubling down on high-speed rail, green energy, advanced manufacturing, AI, tech, and long-term national strategy. The kind of future-focused planning Western leaders can't stop arguing about. Today, I'm breaking down how the U.S. is falling dangerously behind a country that builds world-class. China keeps building for its people. So what exactly is the U.S. doing? You see the Western media headlines. China property crisis deepens. Ghost cities. The Western media loves to spin these stories, but they distract from the real story. Because while the world fixates on negative narratives, the truth is, China is advancing in the areas that will define the next century. This is the China they don't want you to see. The China that is quietly, steadily, and massively transforming the future through technology, infrastructure, and long-term vision. And in the race for tomorrow, the United States may already be falling behind, or have they already lost? Check this out. I'm told none of this exists in China, that the government destroys it all. Let's bust that myth. Looks like there's a little church here of some kind. St. Paul's Church. Got a statue over there. Something going on inside. No idea. Wonder if I could find my way in here. Is that a priest? Look at this. It's my first time ever being inside a church in China. How about that, Mom? You said it didn't exist. It's beautiful. I've said it in other videos, but I respect everybody's religion. Here's the priest here. I don't know how much I should be filming or not. I don't want to disrespect anybody. I don't know the rules of what I should be doing and shouldn't be doing. Some literature. I have not seen anything that says I cannot film. About all it says is turn your phone to silent mode. It doesn't say turn off. Walk up here one more time. Virgin Mary and Jesus. Oh, wow. Look at the ceiling. Got some artwork up here. I believe this is symbolizing Virgin Mary, Joseph, Jesus, an angel. Let's see if I can get out now. It's the door that I went through. Let's get the feeling of walking through this fortress gate, and then here we are within the fortress. What is this straight ahead? Certainly looks old. So old in this little area. Bricks, old doors. What went on in there 1,000 years ago? Hello, hi. Real life living in here. Simple lives, happy people, little rooms where people live. They've got a place, room and board. They're not out on the street. Look at this, even have the cleaning people all the way back here, tidying up. This is an old wall here, another old wall. These alleys, and then these e-bikes. Can't get away from them. This is all old here. Wow, look at this, look at this. This is all old. Look at this. What is this? Is this where they put you? You weren't a good person? Wow, that's definitely solid iron. So I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna have a picture of myself. Let's see what this guy's gonna do.
Okay. Oh yeah, very good, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
Okay.
Sure. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, everybody.
Good, yeah.
We have a big crowd here. Every ni hao. Ah, friendly people. What can I say? The global conversation that's pushed out by the Western media loves to have everyone focus on China's real estate market. But that's not where China's energy, innovation, or strategy truly lie. The obsession with these types of stories creates a dangerous illusion in the West. The illusion that China is slowing down. In reality, while the media focuses on property headlines, China's national strategy continues moving full speed ahead. The real story, the story that actually matters for the next 100 years, is China's rapid advancement in infrastructure, technology, transportation, energy, and scientific innovations. While one sector makes headlines, China is accelerating its long-term plans with precision and determination. And that is what should concern America the most. Many in the West have not seen China's progress and do not realize that they are building the future. While the United States spent decades and trillions of dollars on overseas conflicts, China invested those decades in building the future. Literally. Let's talk about high-speed rail. By the end of 2025, China's high-speed rail network is expected to exceed 31,000 miles. That's more than the entire world combined. These railways aren't symbolic projects. They are part of a national-wide plan to connect cities at extraordinary speeds through something called the 1, 2, 3 travel circles. Less than 1 hour for travel within cities. Less than 2 hours for travel between city clusters. And less than 3 hours for travel between major hubs. Meanwhile, the U.S. has spent decades struggling to get one high-speed line built in California. And it doesn't stop at trains. China is designing entire new cities that are fully modern, AI integrated, green, smart cities built from scratch. This isn't patchwork modernization. This is next level, future forward design. This is where the myth that China just copies the West completely collapses. No country is building at China's scale, speed, or technological integration. China is constructing the foundation for a 21st super economy, and America simply isn't keeping up. This park is huge. Let's simply just walk around and see how safe it is for a minute. Compare this park to Central Park in New York and tell me what you think. You saw 3 ladies walking with their shopping bags, but let me get to walking around here in the dark and just to show you. Firstly, it's clean, see nothing on the ground. Here I am in a park, an unknown park, because I was just walking out on the street and noticed the park, so I stepped on into it, going on 8 o'clock at night, and just look how peaceful it looks, how safe. This walkway is just so clean. A lot of kids out having a good time, a lot of people jogging, walking. So do I crash this kids' party? They gonna get pissed off at me? They're having a good time. I'm crashing this party. Everybody having a good time. Ni hao. Hello, hello. Okay, my friends, ni hao. Thank you, Shay Shay. Bye-bye. What can you say? If I rolled up on a crowd of teenagers in a New York or Los Angeles park, they would probably throw a lot of bad names at me. Who knows what else? But here, that was so cool. A little bit of the point I want to make is just how peaceful it is walking around China. I pretty much do that on every single video. If I haven't made my point yet to some of the non-believers, I never will. I believe I made it to where I was trying to go. And And that is back to Nantou Village, ancient village. I want to walk through this place at night. This is a small community in here. Let's hit some of these back alleys, see how welcomed I am. These e-bikes are still on these corridors. Here they come. I see the lights behind me. There he goes. These guys buzz around everywhere. Ni hao.
Ni hao, ni hao.
Friendly people.
Welcome.
Thank you. Here we go. Now we have one of these big guys coming. He just hit his lights on us. Let me get out of his way. Look at this.
Hello.
Ni hao, how are you? And here we go. We have one of these old buildings again. Man, I don't care where I am. Everybody's friendly. Everybody, look at all the happy people. Look at this. Got a washing machines, so you can have a couple of drinks and do your laundry.
You are a vlogger?
Yes.
Oh, so,
We're on now.
wow, so cool.
Yes. So this is a hostel where you got backpackers, people cruising by.
Or
How about one person?
one person room, like studio, right?
Yeah.
If you can bear, like living with other people together, it will be cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
This is a 4-people room.
Yeah, no.
This is
I'm not.
6-people room.
No, I'm not living with anybody
Yeah,
but
because
myself.
I think you need to have a good, quiet place to ensure your.
I'm an old man. I don't want to be with any.
Okay, I know everyone have their own
Yeah.
style
Yes.
and living habits.
Yes, exactly. But it would be an experience. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't drink no more, but let me check it out. Yeah, I'm a good boy now. So I'm going inside this little bar next to the hostel. They got all of these taps with different beers. Washing machine. Oh, I would have had fun in here back in the days.
Okay, I have my English name. My English name is Stephanie.
Stephanie, hi, I'm Chris.
Oh, Chris, hi. Do you mind I ask for what is your nationality?
American.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Did you do your training, education to learn English here in China?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next year I need to go to Australia for my undergrad.
Okay. Well, good for you.
Thank you so much.
And then I can come experience this.
Okay.
Okay. You guys have a nice night. Bye bye.
Bye. Have a nice day.
Well, she was super nice. More of these e-bikes. Get right out here, and it's e-bike city. E-scooters again. Playing some cards over here. Got a traffic jam here. Here we go. Scooters behind me. I think this guy wants me to get out of his way. Scooters want to go in. This guy's patiently waiting. So here I'm outside the village. To go back inside this village, I'm going to go through this gate. Boy, it's tight quarters in here. Hey, ni hao. Boy, we got tight quarters here. Boy, it's really tight, huh? Oh yeah. Look at this. Look at this. We got tight quarters. She's up against the wall. This person wants to go. Ni hao. We got a little bit of a traffic jam here. This guy wants to make a delivery. This guy's backing up. Thank you, Shay. Holy smoke. This is something else, huh? Let's head this direction. Get out of this guy's way. Get out of this guy's way. They don't stop. Ni hao, how is everybody? Give me a hello. Hello. Hello, my friend. Ni hao. Ni hao.
Ni hao, ni hao.
And everybody is just so freaking friendly. Okay, now I know where I'm at. I'm over here where I was earlier by this church. And here's something, they light it up. Let's see how this looks at night. That was established here in 1918. If you're in Los Angeles or New York or Chicago, walking around the back alleys, you don't know what to expect. Who's gonna rob you or possibly do something even worse? Ni hao, how are you? Yeah. Kinds of happy people here. How are you guys? You guys have a great night, okay? Huh? Everybody's feeling good. Everybody's happy. Yeah. English okay?
English is them
A little, huh? That's okay.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Bye-bye. Bye. Well, the sign says turn left. Me being me and being paranoid, I'm I'm still waiting for someone to say, what are you doing? Get the hell out of here. But I don't think that's going to happen. These delivery guys really have the job locating the addresses here. Let's head down this little corridor off the beaten path. Oh, here we go. One of these old style buildings. I can't get used to them. One of these old relics here. There's not a lot of them left. Look at all the people still walking around. Let me get off the beaten path here. It's not too crowded. Little convenience stores. More of these delivery guys trying to figure out where to drop off the food. Another one of these ancient type buildings. This guy honked at me. It's like a highway with these scooters. How do I get out of here? I think I go this way, right? I don't go that way. This is where I share the road. For decades, critics assumed China only copied. Today, that belief is just not outdated. It's delusional. China has become a global innovation powerhouse. A study by the Australian Strategic Policy Institute tracked 64 critical emerging technologies. The data found that China leads in 57 technologies, and the US leads in only 7. And this isn't about quantity, it's about impact. China now dominates the top 10% in most scientific papers in many breakthrough fields. Let's get specific. China leads or is highly competitive in hypersonic, advanced manufacturing, robotics, battery technology, AI, electric vehicles, quantum communications, green energy, and yes, now, nuclear technology. This transformation didn't happen randomly. It's a result of long-term national strategy like Made in China 2025, which focuses on being a world leader in advanced manufacturing and next-generation technology. China's R&D spending has rapidly closed the gap with America's R&D spend and is expected to surpass America by 2030. While the U.S. debates, China builds. While the U.S. responds to elections, China develops decade to decades. Even with U.S. chip restrictions, China continues to innovate. China is not catching up anymore. In many fields, China is now setting the global pace. Have you ever wondered what this means for America's future? This isn't a theoretical geopolitical contest. China's rise in tech and infrastructure has direct consequences for the daily lives and economic futures of millions of Americans. All of the fields that China is leading in, such as AI, robotics, biotech, clean energy, telecommunications, are the industries that will determine global power in the 21st century. If the U.S. loses its edge here, it doesn't just lose influence. It risks becoming a technology importer rather than a creator. That means fewer high-paying jobs for Americans, fewer innovation hubs inside the U.S., a shrinking middle class, a long-term decline in living standards. And beyond economics, technology shapes global influence. The country that leads in 6G, AI, robotics, renewable energy, batteries, and advanced manufacturing will hold an enormous leverage. China is positioning itself to be that nation. Understanding China today means recognizing two parallel realities. One China is the one Western media focuses on, the property headlines and economic challenges. The other China, the one that truly matters, is the China that is building the world's most advanced infrastructure, dominating global innovation, investing massively in R&D, executing long-term national strategies, and leapfrogging into the technologies of the future. China can face challenges in one sector while accelerating breakthroughs in another. That is the strength of long-term national planning. The biggest mistake the U.S. could make is assuming the media's narratives reflect China's true trajectory. They don't. China's innovation engine is running at full speed. So, is the U.S. already losing to China? Not in the dramatic headlines, but in the real race that matters. The race to dominate the core technologies of the 21st century. America is at serious risk of falling dangerously behind. The U.S. is still powerful and innovative, but decades of complacency have created openings that China has taken full advantage of. Through focus, discipline, and long-term strategy, China's rise is not hypothetical. It's happening right now, silently, methodically, and relentlessly. The question isn't, will China stumble? The question is, will the United States stop stumbling long enough to respond? What do you think? Is it too late for America to catch up, or does the U.S. finally have the wake-up call they need? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I read every single one. So if you found this video eye-opening, subscribe for more videos about life in China in the eyes of an American. So hey, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. I truly appreciate it. So everybody, be good, be safe. This is Chris, signing off from China. I'll see you in the next one.